Good morning, love. Hi there. Anyway, I'm Angela. It is December 23rd. 2 more days till Christmas. My son is so excited. And it is 10:34 a.m. So, I've been seeing a lot of postings, a lot of articles about, about nuclear war, about Korea, and I've seen articles on like the cyber attacks from China. Like the USA is just getting pounded, and I would like, and God has, so like a few months ago, God blessed me with a couple dreams, and I'm just going to share those with you today. I'm going to start with some scripture. On Acts 2:17, it says, and it shall be in the last days, God says, that I will pour forth my spirit on all mankind, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. So it is in scripture about dreams, and something I just wanted to share with you was I had this dream. It was like a few months ago, and it was just so weird because I was in Orlando. I was like in downtown Orlando waiting for the bus, but it was like there were no cars running. There were no cars on the street. There were no cars. They weren't driving at all. But I'm waiting at the bus, and like for the bus to come. I don't know. And so, but it looked as if like there was a nuclear wars. Some disaster happened that brought it back to those old times, the Stone Age, I guess you would call it. Because in that dream, there was a woman churning butter. Yeah, And then, as I woke up, I heard better than an 80-year titanium. Huh? I mean, my dream, I was, okay. We all have crazy dreams and stuff, but there's certain messages God uses in our dreams. It was like my addicted side was like I was dreaming to go find dope, and then I was handed like this big looking syringe, and someone said it's better than an 80-year titanium. And reality, I don't want nothing to do with that crap. But that can't help your dreams. But God was giving me a message with the woman churning butter, with no cars, no vehicles working, and it looked like, from what it looked like, it looked like as if there was a disaster that took us back into the Stone Ages. And then I hear better than a 80-year titanium. Like, those were the words. And I'm like, what does that mean? So I had to look it up, because I've never had a dream like that. So as I look it up, I find on, I Google it. Thank goodness for Google. Better than an 80-year titanium, and they actually have something, and something popped up as 80 plus titanium. So I click on it, and I did a lot of research, and it shows like there's something called Delta Electronics, which is a company that is in charge of it's an electronic industry that is incorporated. It's a Chinese founded company, founded in 1971. It's the world's largest provider of switching power supplies in DC brushless fans, as well as a major source for power management solutions. Okay. Components, visual displays, industrial automation, networking products, and renewable energy solutions. Delta Group has sales offices worldwide and manufacturing plants in Taiwan, China, Thailand, Mexico, India, and Europe. But basically, the more research I did, it was in my spirit, I felt that God was showing me that China is in control, has power, how do I put this? God was showing me that China is in control of our power supply. And you know, I keep seeing articles that talks about like an EMP attack from China, you know, something about the power grid could collapse, you know, threats about this and that, when in reality it's going to happen. They could do it now, but they're putting all these articles out to make everybody aware, so I guess people can prepare, those who believe, and not think it's some kind of conspiracy theory, you know. So I mean, God warns us in our dreams, and I had confirmation on that, you know. It's just crazy how much God will speak in our dreams about what's going to happen. And then, you know, you see these articles out, and this stuff comes to pass right in front of our face, and people are so blind and oblivious to it. And the more and the more and the more that you try to tell them about it, you know, they just look at you like you're whacked out and you're crazy, you know. Or, Angela, you're reading too much into it. No, I'm not. Girlfriend, open your eyes. Had someone, you know, one of my family members recently said I was reading too much into something. You know, we are living in the last days, period. You know, God has brought me so much knowledge. I mean, I have not been like this. I've never been this way. I've never been so into end time prophecy news, you know, prophesizing, you know, that, because I was someone totally, completely different. But, so now, I mean, I know the Spirit is doing a mighty work in me. I know it. I feel it all over. So, you know, so sorry. And, you know, I know, but, you know, I have family members that are not saved, and they think I'm just looking too much into things. Or I have friends that are not saved, and they see how much I'm about God, and they, you know, they criticize me. Oh, You know, you don't have to be so into God like you are. Yes, I do. I do. And, oh, it just, I mean, I love my family. And it's like, I wish that they would just open their eyes. I mean, so it was like, my son, I took him to school. You know, the school is like not that far from my house. And, it was one day, I was waiting for the bus, and the bus comes at 9 o'clock. And this was December 11th. At 9 o'clock on December 11th, the fire alarm goes off at his school. It wasn't a planned fire drill. It was unexpected. And I posted that, and my cousin wrote and said that, you know, I was looking too much into it, when I don't think so at all. I think 9/11 is a big number. It's a big number for the Illuminati elite people, you know. It's a big number. And so at 9 o'clock a.m. on the 11th of December, you know, a school fire alarm went off. It could be a warning. I mean, I don't know, but it got my attention whenever I was catching the bus. And so, you know, I have to deal with stuff all the time, but I don't let it get to me. I mean, I love my family, and I wish and I hope the best for them. You know, I pray. All I can do is just pray that God will intervene and will save, and, you know, they will get saved. But that was my first dream of the 80 plus titanium. I mean, we just need to prepare, you know, prepare for the Stone Age, because it's gonna happen, and it's gonna catch so many people by surprise. And on to my next dream.